Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is Jimmie Johnson's 2013 Emerald Lowe's Elite. This is basically the normal Lowe's white scheme with instead of blue, it's emerald green. Honestly, I really don't know much more than that. I think it was run during the Go Green part, but it was kind of just a neat paint scheme that they ran. They also ran another one where it was, what was the other one? It was yellow. It was a yellow scheme with black. Just kind of a couple of those neat Lowe's schemes that really, I'm pretty sure got very rare, and I believe this one is also extremely rare. I found this at the track at Bristol. If you haven't seen the review or my weekend review and stuff, it's in there. I don't plan to keep this one. It's going to go to the eBay page as soon as I do some tweaks to it. But it was just, it was a rescue. Let me show you what I got here. When I sell it, it'll have a full box, full everything. But here's the card, DIN 102 of 125. Sleeve was in good shape. I was okay with that. But here's where I knew that I had to rescue it because this baby's a grail for some people, and it's a bummer if it would get wrecked. No base. No screws, tie downs, nothing. Just a little thing of bubble wrap in there. Then there's a, iRacing thing, and then there's the top. So it's missing its bottom foam and some things like that. I'm just gonna use one of my bottom foams. I don't plan to, sell some of them, and those I can move those carefully and stuff. So, but that's the box. But again, I will put the correct stuff with it, so it's a full-blown, quality-looking car, and it's got all the right stuff. So there's it is, emerald green, one of 125 elites. And then there's that card there. So, like I said, this one was more of a rescue. I would, people I've seen that have this car really love it, and I know there's definitely some people who would want it. So, I'm just glad I could keep it off them tables, because let me tell you, the tables at Bristol get just gross. It was hot and it was a little windy, but there were cars in there that were just drenched in sweat and freaking covered in dirt, and I mean, it was, I don't want to say gross, but it was kind of gross. There's nothing like picking up a car that's like really warm and moist and just not good at all, just bad. So anyway, let's go down the side here. We've got this gloss white with the emerald green. You can see it there, kind of the metallic that's in the paint there for the green. We got it along the skirt, the 48, and then the Lowe's. We got Cobalt Tools, my Lowe's, Jimmie Johnson up there. 48 and the two racing stripes on the roof. This is one of Lowe's better schemes. I'm not a huge fan of the Ally one this year. I really like this one. It was a basic scheme, but they could throw different colors on it to make it look good. Kind of like the Mountain Dew scheme now, just basic racing stripes, and then you just do whatever you want with the colors. And I will say the Mountain Dew scheme right now looks pretty good. So, Lowe's, emerald green, DIN 102. There's the hashtag Emerald 48. There's our fuel cell with the tethers and wires and stuff. Roof flaps do deploy. They have the tethers underneath them as well. If the thing will pop open, I don't want to push too hard. There we go. There you see the two tethers, nice and straight. As I said, the diecast is actually in really good shape. I was kind of surprised for it, and having as rough a box as it is. And I did get to it Saturday, so it wasn't totally destroyed. But yeah, it was. It was one that I didn't want to let this thing get destroyed. This is a beautiful car, and somebody's really going to enjoy having this car. I know that. This is a really neat grail for a Johnson fan, and somebody's really going to like this one. So, got that emerald green there, got the white. There you see it along the skirt again, and it's a good looking car. I don't know what these go for. I don't know what the value is. Oh man, I just drilled my tripod there. Roll it down a little more. There you get to the nose. We've got the green on the hood, the Lowe's, Chevy SS front end. Again, the gloss white looks really, really good. Johnson on the windshield there. Windshield is pretty much, I mean, let's see. Yeah, it's fairly clean. I'd say it's like 90%, maybe 85%. Like, there's a few little things on it because it's obviously been moved around a few times, but I've definitely seen a lot worse, and this one's pretty clean for the conditions it was in. You can kind of see there's a little speck here or there, but overall very, very clean. Window net you can actually take down, I think. Maybe not. This one feels pretty tight, so this one you might not be able to get down. Then under the back here we got the DIN 102 and then all the detail, the rear suspension and the different hoses and wires up there. Go under the hood of this car. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous car. As I said, somebody's really going to enjoy this. I can't wait to see who that is, but I'll give it another week so that I can get the right foam and stuff in place. So that way I can make sure that whatever things were wrong with it can go right. There you can see the detail. It's really hard to see inside though, but there is the 4 plug wires running up there inside. So unfortunately the 2013s don't open very far, but good detail for sure. And then the only other thing is it doesn't quite sit straight, and I'm not sure if it's a rear shock. This one here, they seem to be level back here, or if it's something with the these wheels sitting too high. Because once you put a little weight on it, you know, it's good. But when you let it just kind of freelance, it's a little uneven. So I don't know if these 2 springs here are too stiff, or one of them is too stiff. This one's pretty normal. This one feels pretty normal too. I don't know if one of these is stiff. This is not as normal. I don't remember the front having this much travel, but I'm sure if you lowered it, it would sit straight again. And I'm not going to fix that because honestly, it's not a real huge deal. The wheels all look great. They sit right. The car sits about where it's supposed to sit. The only thing is, I think it's got to be over here. Yeah, look how high that is. That should be sitting lower. So maybe it's that shock, and you can lower that. But either way, it looks really, really good. Fantastic car. If you have one of these, I'm sure you know they're really hard to find. I have no idea what the value of these are. I know they're over the normal starting. Like this would have been a $100 car new, so it's probably at least $120. But I have no idea for sure what it's worth. So, again, awesome looking car. But it will end up on the eBay page at some point here in the next few weeks. I'm just glad it isn't going to get destroyed, because I did see a destroyed Kane Budweiser Clydesdale car. And boy, that's a tough one to see, because that's a really good looking car, and to see an Elite just smashed into pieces is tough. So I'm glad I was able to keep this one from getting into that shape. But if you have enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you'll see every update, including when this one will be on the eBay update. So whenever that comes out, you'll be able to be first in line and get to start bidding on that if you're interested in it. And then also the only other thing is I will have a few more different things kind of coming out, a couple of customs and things like that coming in, which will be fun. And that'll pretty much wrap it up. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And we will see you all in the next Diecast review.